Hello guys, welcome back. I set a great more example. I spent today, trying to bond with the Norse god, so Odin and I did meditation together. We did the abundance meditation that, like start out on the beach and everything, and he seemed to enjoy that. And I was like, okay, you were a really good sport today, let's go to the club. So we went to the club together, and the girls have changed yet again. Now they watch you where you are in the club when they're dancing up on stage. They will watch you and they will come over and dance for you. Where before it just felt like, okay, where do I have to sit because she just seems to do a set thing. And first, at one point, I thought maybe I broke the illusion, but I didn't. They actually watch you. And Candy was on stage when I got in. And then I went and someone else danced for me. I came back out of that dance and Candy was on stage again performing and she'd already left the stage. So I followed her. I know what this sounds like. I followed her when she left the stage, went up into the upper deck, and I sat down. Then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be following her. She just came up. She came over to me, stomped over to me, stopped in front of me, stomp, stomp. She's right in front of me, and she's like, how you doing? I danced twice for you. Now you're gonna pay me. So I paid her before she hurt me. And she has each dance, by the way, up on stage was a different dance. And then she did a third different dance, for the private dance. And then we went back out. I swear to the gods, guys, as soon as we went back out, she was back up on the stage dancing. And she did a third different pole routine. A little while later, she did another routine. And she also did like a floor dance for me. And while she was trying to do the floor dance, it wasn't Amber because she wouldn't be like that. And it wasn't Celia. I forget who it was, but one of the other girls like kind of like tried to stomp on her because she didn't like her doing a dance because it wasn't her doing the dance. So she was doing her floor work and she was like on all fours, like the dance move like that. And she came a little close and stomped a little close to her so that she had to move in. And I'm like, wow, petty. There were glasses knocked over, but I didn't get to see which girl did it. And I threw a beer bottle to try to win that award, and it went right through a dude, and I still don't have that award, so I don't know. I can't tell you. And I like kind of threw it just in his general direction. I didn't think it would actually hit him and just keep on going. And the bouncer's head like turned and he was looking at me, and I put my hands up. I said, wasn't me. And he just looked at me for a second, then he looked away. He didn't care. So you can throw bottles of beer at other patrons. It's awesome. And I got blown off. I got blown off. Sometimes when you go and you make the offer, I know it sounds crude, but that's how these clubs work. You make an offer of money, and if the girl feels like dancing for you, she will. If she doesn't, she don't got time for you. So, I made an offer, and she was like, nope. I was like, okay. I spent a good long while in there, though. I've spent 15 hours. I've gotten 50 private dances. So I'm halfway to the award for 100 private dances. I got 50 of them, so woohoo! And you figure you usually get 2 to 3 times that in table dances. So table dances are probably up around over 100 now. So yeah, but they all have more amazing detail now. Like you can see individual lashes, and you can see like how she put her eye makeup on, and you can see like dimples and everything else, and like veins underneath her skin. And if she's got a scar on the smaller of her back, you can see that, and she has a little bit of cellulite and all these details. And it's just amazing. And now they've built them up more that you can see like rib structure as she's dancing. Like if she dances a certain way, like shows her ribs. They're not like super skinny, but you know what I mean. And you can see their hips more, and it's pretty cool. They're really nice now. And it was definitely Kandis Night. She was stalking me around the club. But I took Odin in and we talked over stuff, and Freyr showed up and I talked over stuff with Freyr, so it was a good night. And it's like we actually end up using that to talk to each other. And we do the manifestation every day in the regular manifestation thing. But then if we go in the club, I'll be like, what do I have to do to manifest? And they're like, no, at this point you don't gotta do nothing, just bring us in the club, we all happy. So it was good. I think they really get a kick out of it because the ladies have their own personality, and if they're having an off day, everybody's having an off day. They will make sure to spread it around the club, but if they're happy, they'll spread that around the club. But if you ignore them and they want to dance for you, they will stalk you around the club and they will stomp, stomp, stomp right in front of you. So it was weird. I think Handy grabbed the bar twice because she was like, you didn't notice me. You didn't notice me, so I'm going to do my pole act twice. And then you're going to notice me. Then you're going to notice me again. No matter if I feel like being noticed some more, you're going to notice me some more. And once she had enough of my attention, she was gone. But it was pretty good. And Odin enjoyed it, and he enjoyed the meditation time too. So we are getting to know each other. He has to just realize that I'm happy to be at home with them, and I'm happy to see Freyr and everyone more. I am, but he just has to kind of relax, and I have to kind of relax. And I can't relax if he's giving me dreams about ripping the roof off of my house and reaching in and grabbing me. And he's like, oh, okay. I sometimes don't think he realizes how strong and intimidating and frightening he was when he sat down beside me in meditation. And he's like, I'm going to meditate with you. I'm like, okay. And you feel this huge, strong, vital presence where Loki goes out of his way to be cute. If Loki comes into meditation, he'll usually like shift to like a cute little fox or something, be like, what we doing? Meditating. Okay, we meditate. I'm gonna meditate. And he makes sure he's really cute and amusing and clever. Odin sits down like, oh, I was just going off to war to kill all my enemies, but yes, let's meditate. Thinking about the war I'm gonna go in. You're really scary and intimidating. Do you know that? But he was being really, really sweet. He just doesn't realize how strong he is. I've heard it said of Odin that he's the one god that can't fake being human, that you're never going to totally accept, not that Loki comes off as human, but he does. You know what I mean. You know Loki's a god, but you feel comfortable around his energy. It seems a lot like our energy, where with Odin, you're never going to mistake Odin for having the same type of energy as us. But he's been being pretty good. I did look a little more into the Norse Wicca, and they pray for Loki to go away. And I thought, oh no, you didn't. They have prayers and offerings for Loki, so Loki will go away. I thought, you just fed him? You're never getting rid of him. Oh my god, you people are afraid of him and you feed him? No wonder he likes you. And so, I can imagine him running up to Odin. Odin, guess what? What? I found new humans. That's nice. I found new humans and they feed me. I go in and I knock stuff over and they feed me. Eee! And I can imagine him being like that and Odin just being like, whatever. But then I'm sure they make an act out of it. I'm sure Loki goes in, knocks over stuff, gets food, goes yum, 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 yum. And then he goes and he runs and gets ill and goes, okay, now you can rescue them. And Odin comes in. I have rescued you. I have vanquished Loki. And, he's looking at Loki like, wink. And Loki's like, hee. And Loki waits a while, and then Loki comes running back in, and Loki does something else, and then Odin rescues them again. I'm sure they have a system going, because I'm like, that is exactly what those two would do. They would play you. They would keep rescuing you from each other is what they would do, and they would both keep getting offerings. They're smart boys. So I just thought it was kind of amusing. They're actually so afraid of Loki, they give him offerings to go away. It's like, no, then you just gave him energy. It's gonna be 10 times as worse. Oh my god, no. Don't give him food. You feed him, or you react to something he does, or you give him attention. You just gave him stuff he wants. You're never gonna get rid of Loki. So I could see he's got himself a good setup, so I'm so proud of him. That's our boy. And he's really actually happy that Odin and everybody are getting set in. And he's backing his brother up on this. He says, if this is something Odin wants, I want him to have it. I don't care if it makes you uncomfortable. You can cry about free will all you want, but if it's something Odin wants and something the other gods want, they're getting it. And he's going to make sure they get it. Because you know Loki, you can do stuff the nice way or he can hurt you and then you'll still do it. So even though he's usually the friendlier, cuter one, he's the one with the edge that's more apparent, where Odin's frightening, but he's actually probably a lot more gentle. It was weird. I had just ended a meditation out this afternoon. I don't spend all day in meditation by end of this chakra thing. And it was kind of like it was coincidence, but it wasn't. But the band holding the gum band holding the fan, I had blue fan I use, to the front door broke. And I was like, that's pretty convenient timing. So I don't know what that meant, if anything, but it fell off the front door. So I moved it a little bit. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.